is using color with intent, right? So the rule for dashboard, because we have many visual, right? The rule number one for colors, this one is just like a better practice, not like something really mandatory, but this one is like a better practice, right? The convention dashboard, right? So the rule number one is you need to make sure each one color have a similar meaning. Let's say you have a you have two visual which is within the similar dashboard, right? And both visual involved with similar dimension data. In this case is basically categories, right? So if possible, try to make sure each of the categories is aligned, meaning that if you having, in this case you have bar charts here and bubble plot here, right? So let's say for categories in bar chart you make technologies color is blue. In bubble plot, if possible, try to make it blue as well. Same goes to furniture, same goes to office, but this one is only a sample, right? Now the second one is normally, right? Normally the red color is for highlighting or for exception. All right, so this one is to highlight to the audience to ensure they can actually alert their brain, right, to actually keep focusing on a certain color. So in this case, if you see over here, right, straight away this one is highlighters compared to the rest of the things. The reason is because we wanted the audience to actually notice this one first and get the context a lot more faster compared to the other things. In this case, we know that this one is like having the lowest number of whatsoever, and please look here and pay attention to these specific categories. All right, so that is how red color normally used. All right, so red color is normally to alert our brains, right, to alert our brain to focus on those things more, and normally it is actually a convention for risk or danger. All right, so lastly is basically try to reduce colors. All right, so what is it mean by reduce colors? Reduce color is if you are making so many colors like this, right, it has so many signals and so many noise at the same time, right? So this one is very difficult to driving an action. Again, one of the reason why we need to be very good in storytelling is to drive action and etc., right? Even data analytic, we need to ensure our dashboard is actually driving an action. But if you put your dashboard have so many colors like this, right, it has so many noises and it has so many signals. Sometimes no color is what is it called? Sometimes no colors, right, have the loudest voice compared to having colors, because when you put no colors, right, no colors, we straight away understand that thing is not very important, and we do not want the audience to actually see this one, but we wanted the audience to see the one with colored more. All right, so that is the idea of using colors. All right, so we have still many more, I think. Where are we right now? Oh, all right, so we have part 6, which I'm going to discuss in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.